Girl, I have just one question for you. Why are you depriving the world from your magic? Let's get into it. This video is not really supposed to be like a traditional self-help video with like lots of knowledge because to be honest, I feel like you're smart enough. You're probably very self-aware. You probably know every single corner in your brain. You probably love to watch YouTube videos, listen to podcast episodes, or maybe even read Substack articles. And I have no doubt that from a very early age on, first of all, you always felt quite different. And second, you always had this like innate feeling of you are here for a really authentic, big, extraordinary life. And it really doesn't matter if you're a person who has dimmed their light throughout their life a lot, or if you already feel like you're stepping more and more into your authentic self, and that despite maybe wanting to dim your light because it would have made your life easier, you are simply not capable of, so you've already stepped more into an extraordinary life. It doesn't matter where you are on your journey, all I know is that you need to turn your magic the fuck up. All the way up, all the way up. And I feel like that you are so intuitive and so tapped in, and even though you think you overthink a lot, or that you're very stuck in your head sometimes, and I think society has really tried to condition and distract you from that voice that you have within, that like intuitive knowing of who you truly are authentically. And even if there is a lot of fear and doubt and overthinking around that, I still strongly believe that you are for some reason extremely tuned into your authentic self and inner voice. Or even, and don't let anyone else hear this, that it might be easier for you to connect to your inner voice or intuition or authentic self than it might be for most other people. I think this video finds the right people. But I could go on and on and on and on, but I have to say this because I feel like you really need to know and to hear from someone that your intuition is incredibly strong and that you're also here for a very special reason. And again, it doesn't matter where you currently are, but I want you to kind of notice that there is a specific reason why you are currently watching this video. For some reason, it might sound really dramatic, but every single moment in life led you here. And for some odd reason, you're still watching. And I'm not even here to tell you exactly what to do, but I just feel so strongly that right now on your path, at this part of your journey, right now, today, at this time, whether it's morning, noon, or evening, or if it's in the middle of the night, you right now need to hear this. It is time for you to move. And when I say move, I mean quite literally do anything and everything to get unstuck. And to do that, you first of all need to tune into what your intuition is telling you. And here I'm coming in and telling you that you already know. It doesn't matter if the thing that you're currently struggling with is something that you've struggled with for years, or maybe it's just been a few weeks. Your first impulse, your intuition is incredibly strong. Your first quiet impulse, your quiet knowing behind all of the overthinking, by all of the rationalizing, that was true. The only problem was that you didn't trust it. And that you did quite literally everything but trust your intuition. And that inner knowing that leads you exactly to where you're meant to be. So that is first step. And I have a strong feeling that especially for the people watching this, whatever you are meant to do, I think your intuition will speak with you throughout this video. So maybe it's like the first thing that came up in your mind when I said a specific thing. Or even if it's just a quite subtle inner knowing of, I want to do this, but then the overthinking comes in. Tune into your body and your sensations and truly deeply feel into your options. Especially if you feel stuck and you don't know what the next step is. Or, and I think that's where you are, you already know what it is that you want to do, but something is holding you back. And here comes the fear, baby. The most powerful indicator of knowing what the next step is or knowing what is meant for you is usually when you are excited about it, but there's also a little bit of fear in there. And that is the fear that actually brings you closer to your most authentic self. And you can truly see this fear as a portal and take this video as a sign that it is now time for you to step through the portal. And I don't even need to be here and give you some exercises on this is how you find out what you're supposed to do. I just told you. It can be easy and it can be effortless if you just listen to your intuition. And it's not even an answer that you have to create. It's literally an answer that you have to reconnect to and get quiet enough to be able to hear it. Because intuition is quiet. It's not this loud fear, overthinking. I'm gonna give you a chain of overthinking and thoughts behind it. It's simply I should do this. I want to do this. This feels right, and it's in the body. It's not in the mind. The thoughts and the overthinking are in the head. The body is literally just telling you through feeling. This is why it's so important in this time right now on this planet to reconnect to our bodies. Because we've lived in a logical, mind-based society for way too long. And especially if you're a woman, when women finally reconnect to their bodies, where their intuition also resides, that is literally when the new world will be born. And we are currently already in that process, but you are a part of it. I need you to see this video as a permission slip that you have to embark and take action. Whether it be right now through a tiny step, whether it be taking a big leap, you have to jump for the portal anyways. And remember what I just said about the new earth being born? It is so important that we do not always just focus on ourselves and our feelings. They're of course important, but what is actually happening here, that you turning your magic up is not just for you. And as soon as you also realize that, it can make it a lot easier, because maybe you've even had people-pleasing tendencies. So what if I told you that you stepping into your highest joy and jumping through the fear, even if it might be uncomfortable at first, but you know that it is what you're meant to do, does not only bring you into your highest joy, but it is exactly what the people out there need, even if they're triggered at first. So love, where are you holding back? Where are you ignoring what your intuition has repeatedly already told you? And I don't want you to judge yourself or shame yourself. This is the society that we live in. The fact that you're still watching this video in a world that continuously tells you to just live in the mind and to think about everything logically, that is so incredibly powerful. The fact that you're even curious about connecting to your intuition when everything in the world tells you that it's not safe, it doesn't make sense, it's stupid. Girl, you're onto something. Don't let fear, and I mean any type of fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of not making sense, fear of doing something badly, or any type of shame, don't let it hold you back. And simply see the discomfort as a portal. That is quite literally all I want to say with this video. It is now time for you to jump through the portal. It is time to stop outsourcing. It is time to stop watching all of the videos, all of the podcasts, reading all of the articles. You already know what it is that you want to do and that you need to do. You already know. And you don't even necessarily need to sit down right now and journal and think about, what it is. Let your body lead you. Let your feelings lead you. And even if you might mess up at first, even if you maybe slightly miss exactly what your intuition is telling you, this is the process for which you connect to your intuition. Even if you do something that might not be like the perfect intuitive thing that you were supposed to do, this again leads you in this whole spiral of perfectionism and logical mind-based thinking. You are so incredibly wise, and you just have to trust that, and you just have to tune into that. You don't need my permission. You don't need anyone else's permission. You just need to get out of your own way now. And the last thing that I'm going to leave you with is some people might be thinking, okay, I feel motivated, I feel inspired, but what is the next step? You know. And you might be getting really frustrated with me saying, you know, but you actually know what feels right in your body. And as soon as you even ask yourself that question, your body will probably go like, whoa, she's tuning into me. She's asking me for the first time in forever. I have permission to take up space and to lead the way. The moment you even start asking those questions and the moment you tune into these sensations, and even if it's quietly and slowly at first, this is where your body will tell you exactly what you need to do. And the right way to find those things is always through the body and through feeling and through sensations. And as a woman, you have such a strong intuitive compass of what is right for you and what is not. And also the sensations and the energy and the feelings that come up for each person will be different. So I cannot give you a blueprint answer when you came here to create your own blueprint and reconnect to the blueprint that you already have within. All I can give you is a tiny little gentle but also hard kick in the butt. So you finally take action, close your laptop, and do what you came here to do. And everything will start making sense as soon as you move forward and as soon as you trust yourself. So that was it. As always, you can find everything in the notes down below. That's all I'm going to say. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.